Hey friend, it might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but I'm gonna convince you to stand up for yourself and stop letting these new school hair braiders play in your face. I don't care what anyone says, I am not about to blow dry my hair without a heat protectant and a hydrating leave-in conditioner. Get ready with me for a protective style while I go on a mini rant about my increasingly poor experience with hair braiders. First of all, I can't even believe that I'm about to go and get a protective style because the last time I got my hair braided by a so-called professional, I thought I was gonna have to do a big chop after all the breakage that she caused. The braids were cute, I'll give her that, but the braiders clearly had no respect for natural hair. Now, I will admit I had some nerve to be surprised by this because all three of the braiders in that shop were looking a little crazy by the head and I still sat my butt down anyway, but this was the night before my vacation and I really needed my hair done. So here's what pissed me off. As the woman started to part my hair, I noticed that she was combing really rough. And by the time she started to braid by my ear and I could see her parting and braiding through the mirror, I saw that she was breaking my hair off with the way that she was raking through it. So I turned around and I asked her, hey, is my hair breaking off every time you comb through it? And she looks at me, she does not miss a beat, and she says, I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. Girl, what? I was so mad. I thought my head was gonna explode. Her response felt so rude, ignorant, and dismissive, but she was really polite when I first walked in, so I chucked it up to cultural differences and I just let it go. And I said, oh, okay, well, can you please pay attention going forward when you comb my hair? She said, okay, but I still felt unsettled for the rest of the time that I sat in her chair because why were you raking through my hair in the first place? I wanted to get up and walk out, but I was pressed for time and she had already put a good amount of braids in my head, so it would have been awkward to leave and I didn't have a backup plan. So I sat there frustrated because I had no clue how to show up for myself in that moment. I just knew that I was not satisfied. Ugh, I get annoyed every time I even think about this. So when she finished, I left, I paid her, I called my friends to vent about what happened, and each and every one of them had their own similar horror story about hair braiders. And that's when I promised myself that that was going to be the last time I sat there and let somebody play in my head if I could help it. So anyway, all of that to say, if you don't like the way a braider is handling your hair, I don't care how awkward or inconsiderate you feel, it is okay to advocate for yourself and it is okay to get up and leave if you need to. These hair braiders obviously don't care about stressing customers out with all of these ridiculous rules and these crazy prices. And I promise you, I am not a fan of reciprocated negative energy. I'm really not. But I'm done paying for people to handle me and my hair with minimal care. But yeah, girl, that's my rant. All of that aside, I love blow drying my hair. It is so relaxing. I'm usually listening to music or an audiobook. I'll also sporadically take notes on my thoughts and ideas because there is something about the calmness that the sound of a blow dryer brings me that is so inspiring. Now that my hair is blow dried, I put it in 2 twists and I'm ready for styling. Wish me luck. See you soon. Bye, girl.